Hello all and welcome back to Missile Dyna Online, and this is our walkthrough slash let's play thing of Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. This is just the second episode. The first one I made some major mistakes on, so I apologize for that. Now I actually went back and did some things, and I didn't lose to Riku yet. In fact, I haven't even challenged him from the last video. The last video I did poorly and I didn't like having a score there, so I restarted. And I've done some things a little bit differently. So let's jump into it. Now, some mistakes that I made were pretty big, I would say. One is the camera for me is best. I made a big deal of it in the last video. For me, the best way to have the camera is on manual. Because it's not as free and it kind of keeps you chained to what's going on. And with manual, you can still move the camera around with the analog stick. It just doesn't move as wildly, which is much better. Also, while fighting these three, I never mentioned something to you. The Waka and Tidus and Selfie. The thing that I didn't mention is you can actually fight all three at the same time to win a potion, and I would highly suggest trying that before you fight Riku. Riku is very difficult, especially on Proud Mode, which we are on. And he can kick your butt fairly quickly. So what we want to do is, once you have challenged Waka, Tidus, and Selfie all separately to a fight, and you've won, you want to then come over to Tidus, and you can talk to him. Another round, Sora? Let's go. And then you can choose you three against me. Something I didn't show you is what they say when you say, I'm kind of busy now. So what's the score now? Who cares? So, choose to go you three on me. And for this battle, what you want to do is you want to focus on Selfie as she has the lowest health. Now, we actually got to level 5 off screen. When we hit level 4, all we got was... This is hurting. And then, once Selfie is down, you want to focus on Tidus, who is still hard, even at this level. So we're just going to use a potion just so I can show you guys how to do this. And something I will say, that I was saying before but was distracted by this fight, is that at level 4 we got strength up. And then at level 5, we got defense up. So you didn't miss anything. I just leveled up a little bit higher, just so that I would be able to do this and show you guys. So again, Tidus tries to get behind you and does stuff, but once he's down and it's just Waka, you're pretty much all set. This fight becomes really easy at this point. So you can continue doing the whack the balls back at him, which is the best way to take him down, and then when he's in his little confusion state, you can hit him again. Now he's going to do his double, or his hard attack, and we'll just do that. And we probably easily beat them. Not easily, because I had to use a potion. Some other strategies that have helped for me in the past, doing this 3-on-3 fight, is to focus on Tidus first, and then Selfie, because Selfie doesn't do a lot of damage, so. And there you go, and we obtained a potion. Now, you're actually capable of getting 99 potions at this point of the game. But since taking down the 3 of them takes a little while, I wouldn't recommend it. So, let's go and take down Riku now. So again, Riku's at the same space spot, that was fun to say, that he was earlier, right on this island. You can come here and talk to Riku, and say, okay, you're on. This one decides the champion. Now we're actually going to fight him, unlike in the last video. So he's going to hop around you, and he's going to try to do that. And again, when you hit him 4 times, he'll do that. You want to get out of the way, so that his kick doesn't hit you, because that thing hurts. And I will say, if you fall off the island at all, it counts as a loss. So make sure you don't fall off. You still don't got it. Yes, I do. I still have it, Riku. And there we go. I've made some mistakes on this fight, but again, once you start to get the hang of his fighting style and you're able to get out of those kicks, and then he's gonna block, so you don't want to hit him. That's weird. So he countered that attack, or he did his kick thing on the first one. And there you go, Riku down. And he gives you 5 experience points when you beat him. And now the score is 1-0, because the last episode didn't happen. Haha, I wasn't there, magic. And you also receive a potion for beating Riku. So, the choice is yours. You can either keep fighting the 3 of them, which you can continuously do throughout pretty much the rest of the islands, I believe, or you can battle Riku. I like fighting Riku just because he's the hardest and it kind of teaches you a little more than the other ones do, although the 3-on-3 fights are pretty fun. So before we go anywhere, let's talk, and I'll just show you what Waka and Selfie say when you pick the other option. So, yo, you up for a round? If you say, hey, what's up? He says, Riku's good at pretty much everything, even you're no match for him. And then you can come talk to Selfie and see what she has to say. What are you up to these days? We never see you. We've been busy. Riku and Kairi sure are busy these days. I should send Tidus and Waka to check up on you guys. Yeah, whatever. And I will also say that there is another spot you can go to that I didn't talk about last time because you actually shouldn't go here yet. And that is over here. You'll see this little thing called Secret Place. I wouldn't actually go there just yet. You can if you want, but I'd wait a little bit until we have a reason to go there, or else we're just going to waste our time. So something else I'd like to do on the Destiny Islands, and I'm going to do before we continue any further, is I'll show you the menu real quick, because I didn't really do that in the last episode because I was dumb. So if we go to items, you'll see that you have Sora's items here and stock. What you have to do to be able to use an item while you're in the fight is you need to give it to these item slots right here. So go to stock, go this, and don't use, exchange, and just put in, you can just put it in the thing there, and we can do that, and I accidentally messed up, but that's fine. And see, you go from stock, hit exchange, and put the items in Sora's inventory. As for equipment, he obviously doesn't have any yet, but eventually you can equip your Keyblade differently, or whatever weapon you have equipped, I should say, and as well as your accessory slots, which we don't have any accessories right now. We also have our abilities menu, which is there are shared and Sora's. When we get later on and we get more people in our party, you can equip their abilities separate as well. For Sora's, right now, the only one he has is Experience 0. Entire party gains no experience. Obviously, that's a way to let people try to do a level 1 game. So that is a thing that exists. And customize, you can go to customize, and once you have spells, you can set it so that L1 plus whatever one of these buttons will cast one of those spells that you put. For status, you can clearly see the first page has all of your actual stats, as well as what level we are, how much experience we need to next level, what we have equipped for items, and what abilities we have learned. And then for config, obviously you can set some stuff, but as you can see, we're still on difficulty Final Mix Pro because that's how we're going to do it. So, what I was going to say before I got into all of that is I actually like to do a thing on Destiny Islands where I like to get to the point where I can beat Riku really easily with my levels. So, before the walkthrough thing, I would suggest getting to anywhere between levels 6 through 9 is a fairly good place to be. It doesn't make things too easy, but it also allows you to, in the next place that we go, it gives you a chance to possibly be able to take a boss a little easier than you would be able to if you were of lower level. Because technically you're not supposed to win that fight, but there's some good items if you do, so I'm actually going to off-screen by fighting Riku level to level 7. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I'm going to do that. I already told you how to beat Riku, and I'll see you when we're level 7. I'll probably see you when we're at level 6, because I'll show you the ability that we'll get. And there we go. So we hit level 6, so our max HP went up, and we also got the ability called Slap Shot. So as soon as this battle's done, I'll show you what that does. I've also been really sloppy in these fights. Alright, so if we look to our abilities, we'll see that Sora now has Slap Shot, rapidly strikes enemies ahead of you, occasionally deals critical damage. Let's equip that just to have it. And then I'll try to see if we can show what it is. So let's get into another battle with Riku. Now, I will say I've actually lost to him twice, so the score is actually 3-2 now, which I'm not happy about at all, to be honest with you. I almost want to restart, but I won't. So you can kind of see the power of Slap Shot. It does a quick little attack that you can barely even see, and it makes it so that Riku's, in this particular time of getting Slap Shot anyways, Riku, his kick ability is barely able to touch us because of it. This is going to make beating him significantly easier, as you can see. So we just beat him that quickly now that we have Slap Shot, so clearly that made a difference. I hate that the score is 4-2. Ugh, I hate it so much. I almost want to redo it. I don't know. Should I redo it? Should I redo it? Let me know in the comments below if you guys think I should go back and make sure that it's a 0-0 thing. The score doesn't mean anything, but yeah. Again, we're not yet level 7, which is what I want to get to. We're 92 experience points away from 7, so I'm going to keep going until we get there. We don't learn any abilities when we hit level 7, so... Now, because of the ability to get potions, it's up to you how you want to level. If you decide that you even want to level, you might not. There are other methods to... hitting Waka's thing, his ball back at him, his blitz ball back at him, is going to get you far more experience points than fighting Riku a bunch of times. But it's not going to get you a potion unless you do the 1-on-3, which I like to do sometimes if I don't feel like fighting Riku anymore. But the choice is up to you, even if you decide to level. There are plenty of leveling opportunities later in the game. I just like to be prepared for when we arrive at the first town. And here we go. Here's our final battle against Riku before we hit level 7. As you can see, that Slap Shot does pretty darn great. It just allows us to move faster. Now, if you are able to finish your combo, and there you go, level 7, our strength is up. If you're able to finish your combo before Riku does his kick thing, you'll be at a point where he'll actually just jump right over you, which is pretty cool. And there we go, we have tamed our potion. So as soon as we're done with that, and we've hit level 7, we can save. I'm actually going to create a different save file than any I'm going to use, because, yeah. So we'll come in here to the Seaside Shack, and just save before you do anything. Because you will lose the ability to duel Riku after this point. And go talk to Kairi because obviously we've collected everything that we need to collect from the last video. Come talk to Kairi. Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours, and it's a high potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, it's getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Yeah, probably.
Could be.
Riku's so cool.
We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there. Why did we end up on this one?
I don't know.
And suppose there are other worlds.
How's a raft going to get you to other worlds?
Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what.
Does Riku want to share that with him?
Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking
Oh, Kairi. He should have kept it. Their rivalry knows no bounds. But that's not the only storyline happening. Look at how cool that is. And all that HD goodness. The enchanted broomsticks are there. Of course, Donald Duck's there, because why not? Yo, that's a big door. That has a tiny door. And a huge grand hall. Look at, you'll see Donald and Goofy on the sides as statues. No king, though. I wonder who the king is. And Goofy!
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
We got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Ooh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
Uh-oh.
What?
Donald, you got some explaining to do. Back to our heroes on Destiny Islands. And you can obviously see that things are a little different now. Wakka's moved, Tidus has moved, and Selphie has stood up. She is no longer lazy. So, talk to Selphie while we're here.
Sora, have you heard about the legendary power of the Palpu fruit?
I mean, kinda.
They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity. It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Me too. And then you can talk to her, and she'll say you can have a round. I wonder who I should share the Palpu fruit with. So obviously their dialogue has changed from the last time that we were here, which was, you know, a
Hey,
night.
Tidus, we are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to the secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
Hey Sora, you could use some coaching, yeah? That would be great. Now, want to learn special technique? To hit a moving target, you gotta lock on. Lock on, you won't lose track of it. That's not a special technique, Waka, you dumb. You dumb. Alright, so let's go talk to Tidus. Obviously, Riku left, so he feels safer coming over here.
You've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. So you can say I'm kind of busy right now, and his dialogue really hasn't changed, but just because he said that and challenged me, I'm doing a 3-on-1 fight. And clearly they've gotten a lot easier once you hit level 7. Holy Jesus. Yeah, I'm better now, aren't I? Tidus. Tidus, man. Alright. So, once we're done with that, we can head on over here to this door and go to the other side of the island. Or the cove, as some would say. And you can talk to Riku again. He'll say, hey Sora, our raft still needs a name. Let's see, how about Highwind? What would you call it? I would call it the Excalibur. Yeah, that's what I would call it, the Excalibur. I almost want to call it the Invincible just because we just finished Final Fantasy IX, but we can always name our raft later. Me? Well, Excalibur. Hey, how about the usual? Let's do it. You guys at it again? So Kairi will be the judge, the usual rules apply. Take any route you want. Obviously you can see the treasure chest kind of in the distance there. We'll grab that later. So this is a race. We need to touch the star. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins.
I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kairi.
Huh?
Whoa.
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kairi.
She has no say, I guess.
Wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
So this race is actually incredibly simple, and you'll pretty much never lose, as long as you don't do anything dumb. So you want to jump, and then this thing will fall. You want to jump. Just keep running across. Do not go that way. You want to hop down here, and you want to run across this water, kind of sticking so that you don't hit and have to swim. You want to run up here. Now, Riku's actually really, really close to us, which is a little odd. And then you'll want to jump here, and tag the star, and just hop down. And then you can just run all the way back here, and that's the best route you can take to win this. And then jump up here. Anytime you jump, you go slower than you would if you were just running. So, and then boom! And you get a pretty stone. Man, lighten up. It's just a name after all. Angry. So, my suggestion to you would be to actually race Riku about 9 times. 9 including that one that we just did. And that will mean that you will be able to afford the item, one of the items in the first town that we go into. You'll be able to buy any accessory there. Alright, so first things first, let's lift this box, and we want to bring it all the way over here, slowly but surely. And then just throw it. Now we want to jump up, and we'll grab onto this ledge, and we can open this, which is a protect chain. So, now we have our first piece of equipment. We can go to equipment, go to Sora, and equip the protect chain, which as you can see, increases your defense 1. Which, not the greatest, but it's better than nothing. Alright, now that we're done with that, you could break this box if you want, but there's no point. And you can grab this mushroom. That has a reason later. And you can also, right here, you can move this boulder and grab the mushroom that's inside. And then come talk to Kairi. Today we collect provisions for our trip. Let's see, Sora, you're looking for 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, we already got 2, 2 coconuts, 3 fish, and fill this up with drinking water, but not from the ocean. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. And you can talk to her. Let's see, what's still missing? And some stuff is still missing. And then say, well, did you find everything? It's all under control. I'm a little lost. I'm totally clueless. Just say it's all under control. Excalibur, that's a cool name. Sounds good to me. And you'll see that there is nothing over here. Interesting. And you can come up here and there's nothing at all over here. You could hit these trees and hope that you can't collect these coconuts. You can only collect yellow coconuts. But you can hit any of these trees to knock those down. So there you go. We see 1 yellow one, get that, and we get a coconut. And there's the other coconut, but I didn't get it in time. And there we go. So we now have 2 coconuts. This is all we need. And you can talk to Riku again if you want, but she doesn't say anything. 1 seagull egg, 1 mushroom, 3 fish, fresh drinking water. Then we want to hop over here, and we can hop back the way we did before. And you can go down here. And there's no items or anything. Now there is a little way, which I'll show you real quick, because I kind of just forgot about it. So you could take this if you want. I always miss it, so I don't. Especially in the race, I don't take it. Get off of the trees. Alright, so we want to go up here just like we would if we were running to that star tree. And we want to go through here, which will lead us back to Seashore. And back at the seashore, it'll drop you down right here, and you'll see exactly where we are. That thing is now open now. Pretty cool. So, first things first, let's grab the fish. So you'll see the fish that were over here before. We couldn't grab them now. Now we can grab them. Of course, we couldn't grab that one. There we go, and we got that fish. And there's more over here. You'll see both of the rest of the fish that we need. There we go, and let's just get this one. There we go, all 3 fish. Now the seagull egg is pretty easy to get, but first let's grab the jug of fresh water, which is just by doing this, and then right there. Boom, done. Then you can jump up here, and now you want to jump on this tree, go all the way up, and then while holding backwards, you want to jump, and you'll get the seagull egg. Nicely done. Now that you're done with that, the only thing that's left is the mushroom. So we want to head this way and go right into here, the secret place, which we've never been before. And then we want to continue into this cool, scary looking cave thing known as the secret place. And you'll see this wooden thing there, as well as all these drawings on the wall, and you can see some type of things that might show of a different world. Kinda odd. Look at right there, you'll see a chocobo, but crossed out, which is interesting. That kind of looks like Donald Duck. Huh. What are these things, I wonder? That right there kind of looks like a world or something, and theirs looks like very interesting stuff. And grab this mushroom, and it'll be right in here. Look, it's Sora and Kairi. Caveman style. That sounded gross. Such a cool little happy scene. Look it, he does want to share it with Kairi.
What? Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
Who?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness.
Best voice acting for a
Soon
villain.
to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Ho ho ho.
Yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
Oh, so awesome. It's one of my favorite lines. One who knows nothing can understand nothing. That must be at the door. And he's gone. Poof! Vanished. Now we have control of Sora, and you can leave if you want. You could examine this door. Nothing really out of the ordinary. How did he get here? Thought bubbles. And you're done in here, so you can just exit the way you came, and we can go back and talk to Kairi. Of course, only talk to Kairi once you're completely satisfied with everything that you've done pretty much on Destiny Islands, because after this, that's it. That's all there is to it. So you can keep challenging these guys to get some potions if you so choose. If you do all three, we can go back to Kairi, or we can go save. So before we wrap up this part of the island, let's go, and I have an addendum to make to some of my previous statements. So first things first, let's go to Tidus. So the fastest way to get experience points isn't actually how I was doing it with Wakka. The fastest way is to actually go to Tidus and go one-on-one against him. And now what you want to do is you want to block his attacks every time. So do this and then run at him, and every single time that you go to do that, you'll both attack at the same time if you time it right. And you'll get 2 tech points every single time, which is a lot. So you can keep doing that. When he does that, pause, just hit him. And then, as you can see, very, very easy to do. And just keep blocking him, and it's the easiest way to get a lot of tech points pretty quickly. Now, if you're able to get to level 12, if you pick the shield, you can actually... This is a little bit harder to do than Wakka's. This is why I didn't suggest it, but it totally works better. So go ahead and do that if that's what you so choose. It is easier to do it that way. We're just going to beat him real quick. And then I have one more, a little addendum to show you, and that is the race versus Riku. Now, we actually hit level 8, I believe. Yep, we hit level 8. All we got when we did that, though, is we got HP up, in case you couldn't tell by my current HP. So not a big deal. And then just go, and I'm going to show you a quick little thing that I should have said earlier with the race, but I honestly didn't even think about doing this, ever, actually. So talk to Riku, start the race, and obviously, like I said earlier, jumping slows you down. So actually what you want to do is literally just run right off the edge and go down this way. Riku is going to be jumping along the top, and as you just heard, you heard that the thing fall. So he's only there, and we're already over here. And then he's going to take the thing all the way across, the sky thing, skyline, whatever you want to call it. He's going to take that all the way across while we just do this. And as you can see, he's hopping across all the trees, which is really, really slowing him down. And then I believe he does it all the way back as well. And instead of running up, just go right down here again and run straight across and jump up here. There you go, end of race. Now the score is 48-2 because I've done it a lot. Let me show you what I have before I end this thing. So for stock, we have 41 pretty stones and 19 potions. So I've clearly been busy off screen. So once you're satisfied with everything that you've done here in in Destiny Islands, or at least that we know of anyways, go and talk to Kairi, because the raft is almost done. All we need is the provisions. The raft does look done. And she'll be sitting here, leaned up against here. Talk to her. This, I'm making a necklace of thalassa shells. In the old days, sailors always wore thalassa shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. The three of us will always be together. And then talk to her again. Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours. And you'll get another eye potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? And this is your last chance to do anything on Destiny Islands. So it's up to you. We're going to say yes. Let's go home. Okay, tomorrow's a big day. We should rest up.
You know, Riku has changed. What do you mean? Well...
Someone doesn't like Riku anymore.
Okay?
Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the two of us.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh.
What's
That wasn't funny, Kairi.
You're the one that's changed, Kairi.
Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first, but now I'm ready.
Me too.
No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just build another raft.
Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
You should probably change a little bit, Sora.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
So pretty. You can, like, see the heat coming off of the sun. Looks great.
Donald! Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one. And that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've got to go check into it. There's someone with a key to our survival, so I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him, got it? We need that key or we're doomed. So, go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. P.S. Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal.
I cannot do a Mickey Mouse voice, let me tell you. Clearly,
Dear,
that was signed
what
Mickey
could
Mouse.
this mean? It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Of course Minnie would say
I
that.
sure hope he's all right.
You're honest. Don't worry. We'll find the king and this key.
Key!
Thank you. Both of you.
Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
One of my favorite Disney characters ever.
Over here.
It's Jiminy Cricket!
Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king.
You got it, dude. Oh, goofers.
You're coming too.
What a goofball. Get it? Because he's No? Alright, never mind.
Gosh, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Goofy.
Oh, right. I gotcha. You
I can't
mean
tell if
we're
Goofy
another
looks
world
different than he
we
does in
can't
the
find
original
where we're
game.
from, huh? We gotta protect the world border.
Order!
Right. World border.
Oh. They seem
Guess we'll
fun.
get new duds when we get there. Huh?
Why would you need new names? No one knows who you are. You big dorks. Chip and Dale. And not the dancers. Donald is not amused. And Pluto's going for the ride, it looks like. And there you go. There's your first look at a gummy ship. This game is chock full of them. That was misleading. Very, very misleading. And that's like the universe, or I don't know how to describe it. The Nether? I don't really know. It's hard to describe.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Meanwhile...
A storm? Oh no! The raft!
So this is a really good idea, Sora.
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
Bad idea, dude. Bad idea. He's going charging towards a thunderstorm happening on an island, and he's going in a tiny little wooden boat to save a raft. Not the best idea.
What's that? Riku's boat. And Kairi's.
Guess he's not the only one. And these are the shadows, but you can't do anything against them. Your sword literally just passes right through them. It's as if you can't hit them at all. So let's run. And we want to run all the way over here. And you'll see that Riku is standing on where he was before. He's just kind of standing there. So we want to go see what's going on with him.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
I guess Riku's not the only one who... Sora's not the only one who knows about this.
With us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku is so awesome. Hey, it's like the dream.
Riku?
Looks like Sora has premonition-type dreams. And look at that! It's a Keyblade. 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 Huh. And look it, you can attack the shadows now, and they go down super, super easy because we're awesome now. And you can choose to fight them to your heart's content. You can literally just sit here and kill shadows all day long, or you can continue on with the story. So let's just continue on with the story. Now, at level 10, you'll get a useful ability, or at least I think you do, called Scan, depending on what you picked. And Scan will help you do damage, or see how much damage you're doing. So it's up to you. You can kill these shadows if you choose. I mean, I wouldn't suggest that you just sit here and kill shadows all day, because that sounds really boring. So let's just run and continue to where we have to go. As you'll see, the secret place now has that awesome looking door that we saw during the dive to the heart, which is very odd. And we want to run all the way back through where we got the mushroom and saw that mystery cloaked guy.
Kairi!
And Kairi's here.
Sora.
She does not look okay. And now the door is open. Well, that doesn't make any sense. That is not good. Looks like Destiny Islands is literally getting destroyed. And look who's back. It's Darkseid, second encounter. He has 300 health this time, but he basically fights exactly the same, except we're a little bit stronger now, as is he, but we can take him. Now, you are able to block or hit back the things that he's shooting out of his chest. You are able to hit those back at him, but it's a little hard to get the timing down for those. So what you could do is just stay on the side of Darkseid and you'll be fine. Now, if you're able to get to Darkseid's head by climbing his arm, you can do more damage by hitting him there. So that's always a thought. Now, he's going to do his infamous shadow spawning attack. And, of course, the shadows, you'll see, are just dying in, like, 2 hits, 1 or 2 hits, depending. So, but we want to stay on top of Darkseid right now. And there we go. Darkseid's down. And we leveled up. Level 9. Alright. Goodbye, Darkseid. And maybe goodbye us. Into the abyss we go. Look, they changed.
Look, a star's going out.
That must be Destiny Islands.
Come on, let's hurry.
Traverse Town. This is your first town, your only town, really.
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon.
Who is Leon, I wonder?
Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big palooka?
You
what do
should
I know?
probably listen to that palooka.
Come on, Pluto!
Because look who Pluto found. It's Sora.
Oh,
Bet you he was dreaming that was Kairi that kissed him like that.
what a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream.
That was mean of you, Pluto.
Oh, where am I? Oh, boy. Do you know where we are? Oh, hey!
Interesting. So, we're here in this place that we've never been to, and Sora has no idea where he is. Very, very interesting indeed. Now, you could, of course, go and explore. Look at that! It's a full-blown little town. This is totally weird. I'm in another world! Yeah, you are. And you can go and talk to these people, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go in here into the Accessory Shop. Cool looking place. Hey there, how can I... Ah, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid, and the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. So why the long face, Sora? You lost or something? No? Well, maybe. Where are we? Huh? Traverse Town. So, Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps. The name's Sid. Sid from Final Fantasy VII, by the way. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you come to me. I'll look out for you. And you can talk to him if you want, but yeah, he doesn't really have much to say. We can chat. If you can't find your buddies, I'll take care of you. And then he has an accessory shop, but we're not going to worry about that right now. There's also a save point right here you can use. We're not going to worry about that because I'm actually ending this episode here. Yeah, that's what's happening. We're ending this. This is part 2, conclusion. It's over. We are off of Destiny Islands, and now we are here at this mystery world known as Traverse Town. What future beholds our hero? I don't know. But I'm looking forward to finding out with you guys. It's a good time. Great game. Destiny Islands, we spent way too long there. With time away from the PlayStation, I actually put in, if you look, it's over 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Most of that wasn't me playing. And we're level 9, which is going to put us in a good spot for Traverse Town and the first boss that we have to fight. So, I have a question. If you made it this far in the video, I have a very, very important question that I need to ask and I need to have answered before I release any more episodes. What type of length would be good for you guys to watch? Please let me know in the comments below. Right now, I'm trying to do them in 50-minute, 45 to an hour long videos. However, I know those are very, very long by Let's Play walkthrough standards. So, my question to you is, would you guys rather me break it down to 20 to 30 minutes and just have more parts? Because obviously the game is still going to be that a longer game. I could, of course, break it down into 20-30 minute parts. I just need to know. So please, 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 please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, never give up, never surrender.